This is part 2 of a video of us installing the hatches.
Yeah. That's where it gets tricky. It's tricky because you have like a fresh white hatch that you need to work with black Sikaflex and black silicone. That can become a mess.
But the black Sikaflex, we are becoming pro.
Not pro, but we're getting better. Let's put this way, we're getting better. One day we're gonna become pros, now we're just getting better. But I think the result's pretty good.
But I'm not afraid of working with Sikaflex anymore, that's really good.
Today, if she waits a week and then we're gonna be afraid again. Because we forget, yeah. We learn and we forget and we learn and we forget. And that's how we just keep going. Yeah, let's get started, yeah.
I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And for the past year, we have been building our own tiny shipping container house, so we can travel around knowing that we will always have this little place that we can call home.
But guess what? We just found our dream project before we expected. This abandoned sailboat. So we are gonna stop building the house for a couple months to bring our boat back to life. And then we're gonna go back and finish the house. Today we have a surprise. We'll grab a chair, because this is gonna take a while. Remember the old hatches? Check this out. Excitingly. We didn't open yet. So brand new hatches. I mean, restoration. That looks just amazing. Yeah, so we are gonna start installing this. But in order to do that, what's the first step?
We need to do something like this.
And like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically we need to install the acrylic, not this one, that's the small one, but that's the big one. Yeah, but basically we need to glue this in place, and to do that, there are so many small steps. To be honest, we have never done this before, as usual. We are a little bit nervous about it, but we had some, we've been waiting for this for like a month, because we were afraid of starting, but at one point we need to do it, of course. But we had some help. We have a friend that we met here in the boatyard that works doing that professionally, and he gave us a class. We can show you just a flash of the class. So this day during the night he taught us the entire process, and we did this sample one. And he went through every single steps we need in order to install this in a good way. And hopefully we're gonna be able to repeat what he have done. Yeah, theory is always easy. In practice, it's not that easy. But at least.
Oh, sorry. We are also waiting for the weather, because we cannot do one part of this with the humidity that we have now, right now.
Yeah, basically the first step is to create a mask. We are gonna paint this on black. So when you see from the outside, instead of seeing, because we are gonna use double-sided tape to glue this in place. And in order not to see the double-sided tape, we are gonna have a mask, a black mask. So you're gonna see just like a, you know, like cars, they have on their windshields, they have like a black mask around the glass. That's what we're gonna do. But first we need to tape to make sure we do it right, properly. Next step is to create the mask with this tape. But we had a problem when we did the port lights, that when we do a mask with this plastic underneath, all these small gaps, the primer goes inside and then it screws the job. So we're gonna take off this part of the plastic and then we're gonna do the mask. Otherwise, we're gonna do a huge mistake.
Again.
Trust us, it won't work. That's just the way it is. So. Second step, we need to try to find the center of this. We need to try to align this in a position that is...
The gaps are the same, like here,
yeah,
here,
close
here,
to the same.
There?
Yeah, I think that's good enough. And then we get some tapes. The reason for that is because we want to have a double tape And now, the trickiest moment. If she did right.
Next step.
Yeah, so basically this is ready to apply the masking paint here, and the reason why we have two tapes is because after we apply the first masking tape, we take this tape off, and then we have another tape to apply the primer for the Sikaflex. It's like a lot of steps, but at one day we're gonna get there. One day.
We don't need to show you all the same.
But we can do a time lapse.
Maybe.
Time lapse it is. We did it. This batch. That's the last one.
Yeah.
Check it out. We have all them ready for the primer. Not the primer. I mean, they're ready for the black. How you call? Black masking paint. You're gonna see. It's gonna make sense. But right now, all we need to do is to paint that and wait for 24 hours. But I think it's too late for the paint to dry. So we're gonna wait for tomorrow. That's probably sunny. Hopefully.
It's
And
around
then-
5 p.m. now.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do this first step of many. So see you guys later.
So it's about time to apply the black mask on the acrylic.
Yeah. Basically, this is just a paint that seems like a windshield of a car around that's black to protect the glue that holds in place. So this is the first time, of course, we do this. It would be easier if we ordered the acrylic with this already. We could, but we didn't know about it before, so we need to do it. And let's try. Let's see what happens.
Finally, a sunny day.
Now I'm ready. That's why we need to finish the hats, because right now our door is this and the mosquitoes are getting crazier this time. That's it? Gotta wait to dry now. See you guys later. Let's take this out.
So the idea is to mark where we need to put the rubber
And the screws.
and the screws.
Yeah, because it's really hard to get exactly the position, because these need the rubber, the gasket need to fit inside of the wood, in between the wood and the frame. And it's a tricky position, it's hard to find the screw. So now we have this blank, nice canvas. We can draw. didn't know if it was gonna work. Look at that. It's almost perfect. There is a tiny little corner that we need to fix. But we have a hatch now.
We have a hat. We have a
Now
long
we can
way
sleep.
to
We can sleep on the dark now.
Yeah, we have a blackout, not.
We're gonna leave it like this, I guess.
Nah.
Yeah. So basically, this was just to make the screws on the right spot, and now we just need to mark and cut the inside part. But it seems really good. I like it.
Let's go outside to check how it looks. So we are doing kind of an offset because we want to have Sikaflex between the hole and the gasket.
This is just a primer for the 3M tape, double-side tape. We're gonna actually glue the acrylic on the hatch with double-side tape. That's the idea. It's gonna be tricky, but we're gonna manage to do it, I guess.
So a new task to learn today. So we made a test.
Just
Show us.
just to guarantee that you're doing the right thing. So this one we have primer, this one we don't have primer. So without primer, I can take off. With primer,
It's impossible.
it's just really hard to take off. So primer works. Good news.
Every single day we learn a new task. That's good. It's weird. This dries really quick.
Now is the tricky moment. The moment we've been waiting for
A long time.
a long time. Yeah. At some point you need to glue the acrylic to the hatch. Now we have already the primer on the hatch. We have the tape on the acrylic. We're gonna use this GoPro suction thing to hold this and to locate in place. I think it's gonna work.
You're gonna see.
I'm just talking, so I don't need to do it. The first one.
Postponing the moment.
Just test it first.
Now it's perfect.
No way back now. Thing looks awesome. Scary to see the other side. Yeah, we can have a surprise, a good or a bad one, because we have double-sided tape and we don't want the double-sided tape to go outside of the frame. You see now. No, it's not bad. Yeah, here is a little bit, but we can take off with utility knife.
Here.
Yeah, just a little bit, but it's fine. We can do the utility knife. I think it's really good. But now we just need to press a little bit longer.
So this one is gonna be here. Really soon, right?
Hopefully.
The first step's done.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. I like it. really well. Better than I thought. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
We are done, right?
No, for
Not
now.
really. Yeah. There are so many steps involved in installing and fixing the hatches in place.
Rafa, you do a lot of work.
Yeah, our friend that works with that, he works a lot.
Yeah.
But also works a lot because we call him every 5 minutes. Every time we have a new task, we call him to make sure we're doing the right thing. And he's helping all the way through, and that's
Yeah.
really, thank you. Rafa, you're awesome. Yeah.
So now we need to do the finishings here inside and on the outside.
Yeah, so basically on the outside we are gonna use black industrial silicone, and that's because it's easier to work, it dries out, is lower, and it's easier to have a good finishing. And on the inside, Sikaflex. And after that we are almost done. We just need to install in place. That's gonna be another huge task, but
no, we need to glue the rubber here as
yeah,
well.
we didn't buy yet.
Glue.
Yeah, we are waiting for another friend that we just met because of the channel like 2 weeks ago. He's in the next marina and he's bringing from the big city for us, from São Paulo. So tomorrow we're gonna get these. Yeah, it's baby steps. You need to think one step at a time. Right now, we're really good.
Guys, I'm trying to work. He's just
watching Instagram videos. Check this one. It's just. This guy is crazy. Too crazy. It's true though.
Don't you wanna work?
I need to rest a little bit. I'm tired.
Sweet day, taking all of my blues away, taking all of my troubles, toss them out into the rain.
We were gonna start working, but
yeah, we were ready to start applying primer, but primer not now. We just received some. It's still warm.
there's AC, can be meat, because meat in Portuguese is carne.
Ooh. Yeah, this is the son of the owner of the restaurant here in the marina, and he's the cook, the chef. And he watches the channel, he likes what he watches, and so he brings some treats sometimes, just to make us happy and we can work better. So now we're gonna eat to work better.
This is really good. This is banana something. Banana
It's shrimp, I guess.
shrimp.
Camarão.
Yeah, see is camarão, that shrimp.
That shrimp, that's really, really, really good. But I think we're gonna go eat outside because here we don't want to get the boat dirty with food. So we don't want cockroaches on the boat. Let's go outside.
Let the fun begin.
Or you can see the next one.
No, you need to see the first one. Be careful there. The problem here was the primer.
It's always the primer.
The primer got these little things there. I don't know how to fix this, how not to do this.
It's the tape.
Now that the Sika is dried,
It looks really good actually. It's better than F1. Yeah. But now we need to do this joint. The other one.
and for that,
We're gonna use down corner. That's actually a industrial silicone. It's a little bit different to the to the Sikaflex because this is gonna take longer to dry, but it's supposedly better on the sun and it's easier to work to make.
they say, right?
That's what they say.
Let's hope half
Yes.
is right.
So basically now we are gonna do the finishing, the good finishing around the hatches.
So we need to apply primer and wait for 30 minutes before we apply the
That's
down part.
black industrial silicone. Structural industrial silicone. Time for the truth. Yeah. We need to start applying the silicone. Yeah. This time, not Sikaflex. This time, industrial structural black silicone. Supposedly really good and really good on the sun. So
New challenge.
we're gonna trust our friend that said this is really good. New challenge every day.
That's the trick that our friend said, that once we start, you never stop doing this. If you are
It's
tired,
not you cannot stop.
yeah.
It's not that you will start, oh, I'm never gonna stop. No, if you start, you cannot give a break. That's what she means.
He said, if you are tired, just keep going. Do not stop.
Not bad. Check this out. For the first one is really good. You can even the black detail on the inside. Look at that. Proud?
Pretty good.
Done. We just need to install in place. Oh no, we need the small gasket. This one small detail. It's done. Yeah, but look.
Remember that we say that plans always change?
Yeah, of course this week wasn't different. We were supposed to finish installing all the hatches, and we started doing well. We actually installed more than half of the hatches. Oh, by the way, we're not on our boat, as you can tell. That's someone else's boat. Yeah, someone else's boat. It's our friend's boat.
But we have a reason for that.
Yeah, the reason for that is because we had the first bigger working accident.
He twisted.
I don't know if you can see on camera, but this is really swollen. And the problem was that we were installing the hatches, and I walked to the tip of the boat with the big hatch in my hand, and on the way back I didn't see one of the hatches that wasn't in place, and I stepped on the hole of the hatch, and it could be worse, like put this way.
Indeed.
The tip of my toe just touched the frame. That means I didn't fall straight down, but once that happened I twisted my ankle, and it's been already like 4 days editing, sitting.
He's resting, editing videos. I'm working on this boat, helping our friends, and working a little bit, painting our wood from the anchor locker.
Yeah, the problem is that we were planning on start painting the diesel tank, and if we paint the diesel tank, that means we cannot stay inside of our boat because the smell is going to be really strong. So they offered for us to stay with them here in the next marina, and it's good to stay with friends, so we moved to their boat, and now I'm just stuck here that I cannot move that much.
The good thing is that they have light, water, gas.
Yeah. We have food, hot food. They're really nice. Thank you guys. Yeah, it helps a lot to have good food when you cannot move that much. Which, yeah, they're cleaning the boat. You can.
They're working here around.
Yeah, they're working around. That's fine. Yeah, but right now I'm just sitting with my feet on the top of the couch and just waiting for the feet to get better so we can go back to the hatches.
We still have just 2 to install, just the entry door and one more.
Yeah, out of 12 we installed 10, and that's really good progress, but we don't want to show you half done, so we decide to leave that for next week. Because otherwise we won't have an episode, because I'm gonna stay here for another at least 5 days, I guess, to get better and to be able to walk. Right now, yeah, I'm only allowed to go down the boat once a day in the morning so I can take my shower. That's the only time I'm allowed to out of the boat, because this boat is really high off the ground. It's like 4 meters or something, with a huge ladder, so yeah.
We are planning on doing a tour of our
Hotel.
on the next video.
Yeah, we are saying that they're doing their first, because they're fixing up this boat, and in the future they're gonna do
A
charter. Yeah, not only charter, but they're gonna do charter sometimes. So we are the first charter on the boat yard while they refit the boat. Let's I'm rambling already as usual.
Let's talk about the things about the hatch. So what do you think about the downsill?
I don't know if you guys understood, but we made the decision of, instead of gluing with Sikaflex the acrylic in place, as usual you do, we decided to use 3M double side tape, and then the seal, because the 3M double side tape is not water protective, there's not protection for water, so we need to seal so the water won't get to the tape, and to seal we use black industrial silicone. Structure silicone, yeah. The reason why we use that, first, because a friend of ours that worked doing that said it would be easier to work with, and also because it has a stronger protection from the sun.
In our case, we don't think it was easy to work for us. At least.
I mean, there is the good side that it gets dry slower, so that means you have more time to get the good finishing.
Yeah.
Sikaflex is quick. In 5 minutes, if you didn't get right, you are in trouble. And for someone that never done this before, to have more time to work is better. But at the same time, it's really liquid, so it's good because it actually goes penetrates really well. But at the same time, was tough to, I don't know, you get dirt really easy. It was not that much easier to work for us, just on our experience, of course. But at the same time, the result, the rubber that creates, is really, really strong.
It's not that dark. It's a little bit gray, dark gray.
We really love the color of the finishing, and we like the bright of the finishing. That means less dust gets stuck on the silicone than on the Sikaflex, and that's really good. But I think that's it, right? Other than that, we had a small problem with the gun that you apply, how you call it, the applier? Yeah, the thing that you apply the silicone, because it's so liquid that on the back it would the pressure, I think there is so much internal pressure inside of the bottle that instead of going everything through the tip, some would go through the back. A lot. Yeah, so we lost like maybe, not half, like 25% of the bottle we would lose through the back. I don't know if that was our applier that wasn't good, but it happened. But I think we were talking too much already.
Oh, yeah, as usual.
It's about time to welcome aboard our new patrons for this week. So, welcome aboard
David,
Wayne,
Juan,
William,
Cora,
Queps,
T-Parent,
Samuel,
Jay,
Gregory,
Bram,
Joe and G,
Wolf.
Michael,
And we also want to thank the donations through our PayPal. So thanks a lot, Michael,
Thomas,
Steven,
and Mike.
Thanks a lot, guys.
We really, really, really appreciate your support.
And we
see you guys
next week.
See you guys next Monday.